boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk combos gold. We come in, we hit it with the trick shot. Nothing but net. We need that bell, but them haters they gon' still watch. Like I just said, when it comes to combat, you looking at the TikTok. You wanna come into the ring, mess around, go ahead, get tricked out. We got that attitude, nation to dominate. We got the table, we filling up all the plates. You press play whenever you wanna taste. We always with the real, baby, you never gave fake. The blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk out, yeah, they the coldest.
What's up, what's good, what's good? It's SmackDown Fridays. You see SmackDown is showing right there. Boom. And now it's not. You gotta be a subscriber to watch. But I am Chemo Queen. Yeah, I ain't been on this watch along for a second. Been a little under the weather, mentally and physically, but I'm doing better, you know. I just had a birthday. Over the hill now. So that there's that, but yeah, it's motherfucking Friday, y'all. We made it. It is the freaking weekend. Give me 1 second, and I got y'all on my on that audio. But how you feeling? Let me know in the comments. Talk some shit. Like the video. What's up? What's good? What's good? What's up? Like I said, I appreciate you for being here and sharing the space with me. And yeah, watching this good entertainment.
They got a stat card tonight.
Yeah,
they got the two King of the Rings to decide who to going to the finals. For the men and the women. They have the #1 contender match between Ricky and Carmelo. Deciding who's about to go against Trick. And they got the championship match with Sami Zayn and special referee Cody and Gunther.
Okay.
So it's pretty good.
It's a stat card. That's a stat card. That was definitely a stat card.
Those 4 matches alone.
Oh, it's the Sami Zayn's here, y'all. Better be excited. Yeah, like King just said, it's a stat card. So if you want to watch SmackDown along with us, you know what you gotta do. You just gotta sub. We're on our way to 500. We're damn near there. Yeah. Take less than 100 of y'all to get us there. So we appreciate that. You know, like, much love, and appreciation to everybody that comes in to the Discord and chats it up. I see people chatting right now, so I appreciate them. I'm about to go say what's up in the chat.
We are kicking things off in the biggest way possible, Joe, and I, for one, cannot wait. And wait, since Clash in Italy, all things have been wild and intertwined among Cody, Gunther, and Sami Zayn. I want shut
That's the mic. What is this?
and Clash in Italy. Intentionally put my foot underneath that rope, and when that foot is underneath there, that pinfall cannot be counted. Cody knows that. Gunther. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you're right. You want to do this, a rematch for the WWE Championship? Let's do it. I'm a little busy right now.
Busy right now. Trying to decide if I'm gonna go heel. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna go heel right now. So we're about to have a heel off.
Everything is set for your rematch with Cody next week.
What y'all think about this OVW TNA thing going on? I think it's about time. And OVW has a lot of talented people over there. Shout out to Alexis Littlefoot and some other folks. Yeah, I need to ask Alexis Littlefoot if she'd like to do an interview. She's one of the people I saw on that wrestler show. Like I said, she follows me on Facebook.
You never will. The thing that I need is a guy with the heart at the right place. Maybe the last real.
And I'm being out here talking in a second, folks. I am reattaching my locks that I had to shave off last year around this time. So I'm just in the process of putting them back in. Uh-oh, Sammy.
Sammy in right, the self-proclaimed last real good guy, Wade. Yeah, well, the
Friday, y'all. Happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth.
by Jumper is to make sure there is no repeat of what happened at Clash in Italy when Jumper was pinned despite his spot being under the rope. Zayn is here to call it down the middle. The guy's going to call it down the middle. Who recently picked up a steel chair to potentially harm Cody Rhodes. Oh, okay, now he's going to officiate a Cody Rhodes championship match. There is a drastic difference between picking up a chair to potentially harm Cody Rhodes and then someone who picks up the chair and puts it down and walks away and acts as a bigger man, Jose. No injuries were incurred by Cody Rhodes. Stunning to see and to hear Sammy is doing about his business in this way lately. Convinces himself that the crowd reactions are off, that he's in the right, humble.
Yeah, like one of those is in my bag. Like those cords with the thing. I took it on the trip. Uh-oh. Y'all know who it is. It's the Ring Generals. They started out with the Cody Gooper match off rip.
Came up with one of the craftiest moves of all, the Ring General, who chose Sami Zayn as guest referee. For the third time be a charm for Gunther.
Because this is a championship match, right?
Biggest spot. Crown Jewel in 2024 when they were both champs. And of course, 3 weeks ago in front of that all-time great crowd in Turin, Italy. Well, a little nod and a wink from Gunther in the direction of guest referee Sami Zayn as we saw on that entrance. Gunther knows as well as anybody exactly what Cody says. As the champ, easy to find, hard to beat. And when you are hard to beat, Gunther wants no mistakes from the official this time around. Good smirk. Smile on Gunther. Seeing Sammy as the referee. It's also a mind game being played with Cody, let's face it. Cody in his head, does he really trust
What y'all
Sami
thinking?
Zayn?
Y'all think it's going to be Cody or Gooper? Adrenaline in my soul, every thought out of control. To get them off the feet. Crowd is here, about to blow. To start the show. There you go, nigga, this cold. Whoa!
Cody Rhodes, one of only 4 men to ever defeat Gunther, and the only man, Wade, on the roster to do it twice. Yeah, no doubt about that. I will give Cody all of the credit in the world. A lot of people are just happy to get any form of victory over somebody as accomplished and dominant as Gunther. Cody was not happy at all with the nature
interested in watching SmackDown or any other WWE product that we show, here's our watch along schedule. You can watch on our Discord if you're a follower. It's free $99. But right now it is Friday, so we are watching SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
The undisputed WWE Championship.
That's crazy. Putting the championship on the line before we understand that we need some fresh something going on. Fresh beef, fresh something.
And now, the challenger from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Ring General, and his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 222 pounds. Yes.
Okay, we got one that says Cody is going to retain. Definitely want to hear everybody's thoughts on this because it's a mixed bag. It could be whatever. It definitely is one situation where it could go both ways. If they want to refresh everything now, might want to have Cody use his title.
The 1400th episode.
Like I feel like him and Sandy are basically do a heel off. Who's going to be the bigger heel? Who's going to turn heel first? Because Sandy's been obviously poking at that for a while.
Sammy presents the ultimate prize on the line. The undisputed WWE Championship. You know, it was in this city where SmackDown debuted, and when it did, the very first SmackDown also had the championship on the line and also had a guest ref. It was August of '99. Triple H defeated The Rock to retain. Shawn Michaels was one of the guest referees.
Shawn Michaels,
Always a major wrestling town right here, and they've got one of the biggest of the wrestling town. Cody was quick to make us today. Ocho for the Rose family here in KC, going back to 1981 with his dad. No doubt about it. Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, losing to Ric Flair in this very building. That does not bode well for Cody Rhodes, but maybe Cody needs to slip Danhausen a little human money to lift that curse from Cody now. In the clutches of Gunther on the very word go in this one. By the way, Wade, it is noticeable the physical prime shape that Gunther is in for this championship rematch. He looks incredibly fit. Yeah, no doubt about it. You have to be at your absolute best if you're going to defeat the version of Cody Rhodes we have in the year 2026. I mean, that's great refereeing. Everyone's booing, but you cannot hit on the brake like Cody just attempted to do. You cannot stop Sami Zayn for calling him down the middle, which is what he's there to do. Everybody's booing, and one guy is smiling, and that's Gunther. We've finally got a good refereeing like that clown and Clash in Italy. Who got us into this mess in the first place. Oh man, what a nice edge job by Gunther that just flattens Cody Rhodes. Well, there's that power game of Gunther coming right to the four in the early goings of this one, and Cody knows it so well already. Gunther getting the best of him early on, brutalizing that chest of the American Nightmare. It's part of what Gunther does so well. You can fire 5 shots at him. When he replies with 1, suddenly it stops you in your tracks. Sammy. Cody backs him up with right hand after right hand. And Sammy quick with the count. Breaking it, Gunther plays in a giant boot. Well, to be clear again, as the blues ring out, Sami Zayn, for my money, was doing his job there. They were tied up in the corner. He has to break them up. It was Gunther who took a cheap shot when Sami wasn't looking. He drives him like a blocking sled, tees him up for Gunther to deliver a big boot. Steady on. That's a little stiff there, Joe. I think we simply get a Minnesota 5 count. Look for the break. Getting in between 2 competitors, but clearly Gunther is laser focused on dropping Cody for good tonight. Glad to be bringing you this undisputed championship match commercial free here to open up Friday Night SmackDown. neutralizing him early. There's the lateral press. Yeah, and this is part of a problem when you're in a match with Gunther and you get behind early on. Once Gunther has that upper hand, it's nigh on impossible to turn it around. And from this point on, you struggle to see how Cody is going to get a sustained series of offense going the way of the big Austrian. Driving down that elbow to the center of his forehead. Yeah, nobody is more dominant from this position than the ring general. We've seen it for years now.
2, 3, 4.
Now he administers the 5 count. Doesn't push Gunther back, does Sammy. You got to have consistent officiating. We are getting at this level of an undisputed championship match. There has to be consistency. Well, Sammy just chastised the ring general Gunther there, and Gunther taking his eye off the ball. Cody with the cutter. The Cody cutter hits.
Man, that Cody Cutter ain't doing shit. What is he talking about, the Cody Cutter? Dude, y'all, Cody Cutter.
And this one spun a 180. The American Nightmare now revving that engine. Well, poison eye directed at the referee, Sami Zayn. Now, I'd argue Sami has not done too much wrong. Keep your focus on Gunther. Gets a big kick in against that left knee, and then chops him down from behind. Small attacks there from Gunther. Figure four is locked in. Center of the ring. Cody's in a tough spot based on that ring position, Wade. Well, you mentioned Ric Flair and the American Dream, Cody Rhodes. Excuse me, American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. As of earlier, this may well have been the offense that caused the ending of that particular match, and it might well do Cody Rhodes' championship reigning right now. That was in Cody's mind today, being here in Kansas City, 1981, when Flair defeated his dad, Flair's first world championship. And now, look at him use the ropes for leverage here. Well, Sami Zayn did that, now he does.
What the hell? What are you doing? Do what I do.
Sami Zayn, the hand-picked guest referee. Distraction right now, serving Cody Rhodes. Things are getting frayed between Gunther and what he thought to be a friendly referee in Sami Zayn. Oh, massive lariat, hooking the leg to win the championship. Lex Luger got up in time. Cody survives it. The undisputed WWE champion. Gunther seems to be under the impression there is an implied agreement with Sami Zayn for some refereeing leniency towards the challenger here. Sami Zayn, I'm not sure fully agrees with that. Yeah, that's hard to believe after Sammy and Cody had heated exchanges recently, slapping each other, never using a steel chair. Meanwhile, Crossroads is lined up. Crossroads delivered. Could this be it to retain? Well done, Sami Zayn. That was almost a carbon copy of what we saw at Clash in Italy. Nearly the same exact position as well. Clearly, we have a correct official in the strikes tonight, and that was a sterling job by a hugely inexperienced ref in Sami Zayn. Very good awareness by Zayn. a twist and turn this one has taken. That was a hand-picked left by Gunther, now taken out by Gunther.
Sammy, who just moments before that did such a good job at his discretion to see the foot under. And now Cody Gunther gets out of the way. Oh, Gunther with a shotgun drop kick and now lines up the powerbomb on Cody. Stack pin cover. Sammy drags out the second official.
But he's allowing this to continue.
Cody trying to get the best of Gunther here. Fallon does hold on to that top rope. Meanwhile, Sami Zayn's back in there, picks him away. And he retains.
Oh, Cody won. He voted retained. Whoever voted yes on that, got that one, buddies. 2 votes. All right. I would say they started out the gate hot tonight. Yeah, my soul. That said, we are watching it in our Discord. Stop it! Here's your custom all-elite graphic for Gunther. Oh, that's the GloYard. Hey, GloYard. I wasn't familiar with your game.
Gunther's going back there irate.
Oh shit, I didn't want this damn music playing. Because I don't know if this shit copywritten or not. But anywho, while we waiting for the next shit to pop off, here's our watch along schedule. Hey, Monday is Raw at 8 p.m. NXT is Tuesday. Wednesdays Evolve at 8 p.m. Thursdays is TNA and SmackDown is Friday. This is the Discord watch along schedule. So if you are a subscriber, you can hop on over to our Discord. The link is in the subscription. I said the subscription. The description. But it's free $99, so just get your butt on over there. Once we get monetized, hey, I don't know. But right now, it's free access. So come on over and pull up a chair. Do y'all like that match started out being like championship match? Like it was like King said earlier, it's a stacked card. So did y'all like that it actually started out that way? Did you not like it? You'd rather it had been something else? Do you feel like that the rest of the show has to kind of... Alright, show's back.
Replay of clashing in Italy and that controversial landing foot under the ropes, but this time Sami Zayn catches it and everything's going great.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes so democratic.
Cody heel change is gonna be epic, though. Because he gotta go with, because he fucking us over. This whole everybody don't want him.
He being that guy.
He's Homelander.
He being that guy.
It's like, bro, you keep
muddying up the waters.
That's why his heel change is gonna be epic.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Because you've done too damn much now. You gotta make it epic. Yeah, like why can he be? He killed John Cena and AJ Styles. And he OP as fuck. And he OP. Like his build is OP apparently. What's his score on wrestling on 2K?
96, I think, or 95. He tied with Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
And Rhea Ripley got the highest.
Yeah, and she injured right now. How about that? How about them apples, Apple store. Some happy Juneteenth again. To all my black folks, even you people with that 8%. I see you. So Ruka. Oops. Or does she not celebrate Juneteenth? She not celebrate Juneteenth? I guess give that to her.
Sami Zayn gonna win it now, because we in Saudi Arabia again.
Yeah, it's hard to build new baby faces. I agree with Sarah and Drew on that one. Cena Hogan. The mashup that combines Cena and Hogan's looks together. That's what it creates. Cena Hogan. Get a ref out here.
Oh, we said restart the match?
Yup.
Who's about to win?
Who's about to
Who's
win?
about to probably win?
Why did he say restart the match? He's like, you're gonna run away. You're like, oh, shit changed.
Start with the title.
Yup, your brother just said they run it back. Yeah, he said y'all called y'all called this about. Cody, watch the channel. He heard what we said. They told him in the mic. He said, no, I don't run that back. Queen not happy.
Cody bouncing back with a move from Gunther's own playbook, but things have been turned around by Gunther again.
Wild scenario here in Kansas City after what we saw with the guest referee Sammy. And what happened earlier, now the sleeper is locked in as the championship match restarts with a new referee. He's fading Wade.
Yeah, this is almost over. Cody and Big Trouble, he might regret restarting this. Scrambling with everything he's got.
The American Nightmare breaks free and now applies the sleeper to Gunther himself.
We're going to close this out as quickly as possible, but that is easier said than done against Gunther, who is utterly relentless now. He's been given a second chance here, and it looks like he's going to take it.
Cody drops to a knee. Cody is desperate here.
What? What, Sammy? Boo! Boo! What is going on?
Well, I'm not even sure Sammy knew that was Cody, to be fair, but started match has been completely thrown out, of course, after that intervention by this man, Sami Zayn, who perhaps will not be invited back as a guest referee anytime soon.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Gunther hit by the hula kick. Cody with the title shot to the head. Crazy to think we had a championship match. We had a result. It was controversial, contested. We restarted the way that Cody wanted it to be, and Sami Zayn blows the whole thing up.
I mean, I understand the frustration from Sami Zayn. He was the official in the first one. There was a result, and as per the words of Cody Rhodes, just like after Clash at Italy, who was supposed to be next? Sami Zayn. So the frustration of seeing another match taking place before he got his opportunity, simply too much for Sami Zayn. And I don't think Cody Rhodes knows what's his.
That other match that took place was the right thing to do, was Cody acting like a spirited fighting champion.
The right thing to do for Cody and Gunther, perhaps even GM Nick Aldis, not the right thing to do for Sami Zayn, apparently.
Let's move ahead here as we hope to bring more and more clarity to this as the evening goes on. Let's get to last week and the drama with Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill.
Yeah, so this was Michin and B-Fab trying to assist Jade Cargill in progressing in the Queen of the Ring tournament. All going well until Alexa Bliss showed up, and then Tiffany Stratton added a little more firepower, allowing, as we chase the miscreants out of trouble, allowing Charlotte to progress. Now later the night, Stratton and Chelsea tagged against B-Fab and Michin. Cargill returning, allowing her crew to pick up the win, after which Tiffany Stratton was issued a major punishment beatdown. Tensions continuing to rise between Cargill and the US champ Tiffany Stratton.
I'm here with Jade Cargill, Michin, and B-Fab. And Jade, last week, Charlotte Flair advanced in the Queen of the Ring tournament, meaning your participation came to an end. I was just wondering where your focus lies next.
Kathy, do we have a problem? Then you know I do what I want. We run this division. So best believe we're gonna make a pit stop at Tiffany's since she don't know how to mind grown folks' business. I mean, she's not even in the Queen of the Ring tournament, but she decides to go out there and screw Jade over? Right. And thanks to her, Charlotte took Jade's spot. And you think we just gonna forget about that? No, we're not. Well, I did injure Rhea. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. And seeing how United Champions need some star power like myself, Tiffany, put that U.S. title on the line, because I'm going to take that one like I did the last. Easily.
So much, guys.
Jade on point for Tiffany, and still to come tonight. This is the next step for a history-making summer for Charlotte Flair, or more and more gold-gathering opportunities for Liv Morgan. The Queen of the Ring semifinal is ahead. Plus, it is a proven veteran who's been to the top against the young OG. The King of the Ring semifinal. Bloodline back Jey Uso against the rising high flyer Javon Evans. Closing in on a title shot for somebody at SummerSlam. That comes your way tonight. we thought would settle tonight's Undisputed Championship is now very unsettling. This was Cody and Gunther earlier with Sami Zayn as guest referee.
Yeah, taken out initially, but back from the dead and back to haunt Gunther as Cody went for this sunset flip. Gunther had the answer, grabbed the top rope. Sami Zayn did not like that, and a quick count later, the match was over. Much to the annoyance and anger of Gunther.
You start this match right now! Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm the official. Come on, Nick! All right. I'm sorry. We're going to get this right. He's going to restart the match. Right now. They did restart the match, Wade. A second go of it.
Yeah, Zayn did not like it at all. Nothing he could do. Different referee this time, but Zayn decided to take matters into his own hands. One haluva kick to Gunther, who had just dropped Sami Zayn in that gorilla position area. And the match thrown out. Cody retains the championship, and now Sami Zayn completely lost it, dropping one of our officials, and then smashing Cody Rhodes in the head with that WWE Championship, albeit perhaps by mistake. And frustrations are continuing to boil over on SmackDown and behind the scenes here.
Come here. It goes with your head. Do something. Zweimal 2 times. You screwed me. I'm just joking. I did the only reason you did why I'm the champion is you. Me? You. You are not Sammy to be the referee. You are not fit for your job. You wanted Sammy. I want another championship match at Night of Champions. Get it done. So that is Gunther's reaction at this point with everything he's dealt with in pursuing this title wave.
Yeah, and I cannot imagine the position that Nick Aldis finds himself in. Time and time again getting threats from multiple superstars. Good luck sorting that mess out, Nick Aldis.
As for our King of the Ring tournament, let's go back to last week, the first round match that saw Jey Uso advance.
Yeah, so this was Royce Keys, Jey Uso, Finn Balor, and LA Knight throwing down, looking to get through to the semi-final. Both Big Jim and Solo Sikoa made their way ringside to try and influence proceedings. And things started to break down in a big way. Big Jim inadvertently taking out, and as the chaos ensued, Solo Sikoa struck with a Samoan spike to LA Knight, and Keys capitalized, closing on a win with an ultimate spine buster, but Jey Uso dropped down with that splat, progressing thanks to that win to tonight's semi-final matchup.
What the hell do you want? Are you here to tell me that Roman wants me to come back to the family? Tell him the answer is still no.
I ain't here for none of that. Orders from the tribal chief, I'm here to make sure nobody gets involved in Jay's match tonight. And to keep it 100, you're making the wrong decision. I mean, come on, you know what he wants. He ain't gonna wait too long. You're running out of time, Solo, to make the right choice.
What the hell does that even mean, Jacob?
Take it how you want to take it. But it ain't up to me. That's up to you.
You don't know what that means.
It's up to me. It's up to you.
The hell is it? What the hell is that about? Oh, man, don't worry about that, man. That was just Roman's message, right? He's Roman because he's calling the shots. Don't worry about that. But hey, we're going to get those tag team titles back. All of us together, do it to one, together as a family. All right, how's it sound?
Nah, I think you stay here. Your family business is starting to mess with our family business. You go out there, there's no telling who will follow you.
You know how that sounds?
Hey. Bloodline? That ain't our problem. Tag team titles are.
Is it old tall at the top? Oh, he can talk. Can he walk too? Oh, man, it's Damian Priest now.
And the two men who hold those titles. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, with a combined weight of 469 pounds, they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Damian Priest and R-Truth. R-Truth fully healed up, ready to go again with Damian Priest. Question is, can the champs hold off MFT? Solo's gang trying to win back the tag team championship. Priest and Cruz against Tama, and Tama next in KC.
You get with this, or you can get with that, or you can get with this. But that's not what's up. I gotta fix that damn,
This summer, the world around you.
match card, but until then though, my mouse is tap out. Here is our watch along schedule right here.
BTP, y'all.
Here's our watch along schedule. Judge transfers me, well, I see quite clearly, and it looks like a starring role just waiting to be filled. And who better than Gracious Queen in the glamour? I mean, I have a vision to look at after all. Maybe
Don't
pumping
cry
around for
when I
like
pass
your
you by,
cars for like
because the glamour is
2
coming
months
soon.
at least.
SmackDown.
Like it.
Yours truly,
This is like 3
Blake
months
Monroe.
now. Every time I think about
I think we could all do with a
it,
little more glamour in our lives. Joe Test is coming your way. Coming very soon.
You know, on March 20th, everything changed in the tag team division. These guys, locker room veterans, to instantly made partners turned champs. That's when Priest and Crew took the titles from MFT. Redeem Gotta Be Kane on WWESupercard.com. Claim your WWE 2K26 card in WWE Supercard. We invite you to do that.
So who the fuck is he looking fighting?
And their opponent, with a combined weight of 520 pounds, Tonga, the fierce brother combination of size and power, and then dynamic skill and experience. Tama and Tonga, they've never lost as a tag team. And moments ago, they were very direct with Solo Sikoa, saying, you're dealing with a lot with the bloodline right now. We want these titles back. Sit back, let us do our thing.
I really like that from Tama and Tana, and clearly Solo was a little perturbed by those two standing up to the block. But it was a smart thing to do. We know for a fact that Jacob Fatu is in town. We know for a fact that the bloodline have been almost harassing Solo Sikoa of late. Solo comes down to the ring. Who knows who else is going to follow? And let's face it, the MFTs, Tama and Tama Tonga just want to reacquire gold tonight from the tag champs.
And I love the way this tag team championship match starts. Damian Priest and the nearly 7-foot-tall Tonga. Look at these two in the center of the ring, Wade.
How often do you see the massive Damian Priest look like a major underdog in any fight? Well, welcome to SmackDown right now.
Look at the size of this man and the physique as he throws Priest into the corner.
Yeah, I think there's like a lot of other things that could be exploring right now. But I think it's trying to keep his availability and his injury essentially. Holding on to shit back at the moment.
Background in the street. Right now, Tonga is finding out firsthand that Damian Priest is not all talk.
Now landed a couple of big right hands, and now Priest delivers again as he sends Tala back.
How much punishment can Tonga absorb without going down? We see it week in, week out. It's an enormous achievement just to take the big Tongan off his feet.
Showing the punch resistance and then the shoulder tackle. And meanwhile, you see the War Raiders, the AAA World Tag Team Champions, as they are looking on, capture the titles back on May 30th, perhaps looking for a little more gold.
Yeah, they made it very clear a couple of weeks ago to Damian Priest and R-Truth, hey, handle your business with MFTs, and if you survive that, we will be waiting in the wings, looking to double up on gold. The resurgent War Raiders has been spectacular in AAA, looking to bring that back to SmackDown.
Tama tacked in, and Tama looking to get the best of Priest here. Priest, flying elbow.
Yeah, he's taken a lot of abuse in the early goings of this one, has Damian Priest, and perhaps ready to tag a fresh man in, that being R-Truth, or maybe not.
Massive right hand. And you know this T-Mobile Center ready to roar for R-Truth.
I'll tell you right now, he has been bent on vengeance with the MFTs who took him out several weeks ago, injured R-Truth and left Damian Priest completely isolated at times. Well, now, oh boy! And R-Truth in that rich vein of form that he's so well known for, and uh-oh, here
five-knuckle shuffle. Why not in this tag team championship match?
Stealing from the absolute best in John Cena, but playing distraction there is the massive Talatonga, and how could you miss it?
As soon as he went for that AA, all of a sudden a 7-footer was getting ready to step over the top. Oh, from behind!
Well, R-Truth having a little too much fun there at the expense of Talatonga, and Tama made him pay.
Oh! What a massive boot out on the floor.
Uh-oh, watch out! Caught in mid-air.
And then the choke slam right on the edge of the apron. And now the chairs are down on the outside. It is incredible how quickly Talatonga can impact a match.
Yeah, I mean, the size part is the obvious part, but it's the speed of movement for me. I don't think we've ever had somebody who could be in that giant classification like Talatonga who has ever moved as quick as this man. I'm continually astounded and impressed by the big man. What an acquisition by Solo Sikoa and the MFT group.
Talatonga sends R-Truth back into the ring. He is the legal man. He was seemingly in control, had the shoulder blocks, the spin-out slam, the five-knuckle shuffle, and then all of a sudden when he went for the attitude adjustment, it was Talatonga stepping up on the apron, and that just disrupted all the momentum for the tag team champions.
So R-Truth, who has been out injured for several weeks until coming back tonight with a clean bill of health, of course, was taken out by the MFTs in the first place, and this may be a short-lived return for R-Truth, who now has a rather tenuous grip on tag team championship gold, and Damian Priest on the outside, clearly in agony too, cannot help R-Truth at this point.
R-Truth taking a beating from MFT.
That's the yin and yang of R-Truth. He goes in there, has a whole lot of fun, takes his eye off the ball for a split second, and you cannot do that against two men as dangerous as Tama and Talatonga. They will make you pay every single time. Face of R-Truth telling its own story now, agony etched all over it, and there's going to be no let-up whatsoever for the fresh Talatonga getting in there. The most technical of the two in his tag team this evening, launching into that Boston crowd, completely torturing R-Truth.
Yeah, that half crowd is getting the best of that lower back and leg, isn't it?
No doubt about it. It really has been the back of R-Truth that has taken the most vicious beating. However, it has kind of been a full-body workout. Welcome back to the ring, R-Truth.
Now that it's the better part of the past month, back to full strength, looking to defend here.
Such a veteran presence in the ring is Talatonga. Knows exactly how to cut that ring in half and keep R-Truth on the wrong side of the tracks.
I was looking to fight back for a moment in the center of the ring before Talatonga reclaimed control of the match.
And it's just classic tag team work, and Talatonga certainly is a tag team veteran. And R-Truth getting no chance whatsoever to reach over to his partner, Damian Priest. Get out of trouble.
We're in the midst of the WWE Tag Team Championship match. R-Truth and Damian Priest, the belt holders, but MFT, Talatonga and Talatonga looking to reclaim gold. They are hyper-focused
He's making him pay for it, however. Tamatonga has other ideas. His ideas falling short against Damian Priest. Smashing into the corner again. Damian Priest was completely renewed after getting choke slammed on the apron a little earlier in the match.
Oh, the flatliner. Priest into the cover to retain the championship. And a kick out at 2 and change, getting that right shoulder up with Tamatonga.
And how quickly things change at this championship level. And now it is Tamatonga who's desperately needing a tag to impress Tala. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
Tamatonga steps right over that top rope.
Apparently doesn't want the tag. He wants trouble right on.
Breaks, releases, belt clap, big right hand. Fighting back against the nearly 7-foot monster of MFT.
Massive heavyweight shots, and Tamatonga finally crumbling down to the ground upon landing, going all the way over the top. And Tama's in big trouble here.
Meanwhile, back to business. He was looking for the rebound lariat, but instead, what a counter by Tamatonga.
Yeah, nasty snap neck breakers there. Some added torque to it too. But again, Tama perhaps too beaten up to make the cover. These Tala to get back up in a big way.
MFT looking for gold here. Solo Sikoa comes to inside. Absolutely. Look at the reaction to Solo. Come on. Perhaps cost them the tag team championship match.
You really want to know what the hardest thing in the world to do in this world is? Stay true to yourself. Swear to God, man, you try to do the right thing, and half of them don't like you, and then you try to do the other thing, and the other half don't like you. I swear to God, Johnny, I feel like I'm losing it, man. I know. I'm a good guy. I'm the last real good guy around here.
Last real good guy? That was the fastest count in the history of wrestling, Sammy. What the hell were you thinking out there? What was I thinking? Yeah. Nick, guess what? I didn't ask for any of this. You made me the referee. Remember that? I didn't ask. You asked. So I called it down the middle. I called it down the middle. Gunther powerbombed me, and you're here yelling at me? You put your hands on it. No, go back and watch it. I called it right down the middle. You didn't want me. You didn't trust me just like everybody else. You thought I was going to screw Cody Rhodes over, didn't you? Well, I didn't, did I? No, he's still champion. I bet you're real happy about that. Golden Boy's still on top. You shouldn't even be here, actually. Cody Rhodes, yes, I dropped him, and that was a mistake. But he should be standing here right now. He should be thanking me
because I'm the reason he's still WWE champion. You know what, Nick? Actually, I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't ask to be in the middle of any of it, but I'm here now. And I'm not going away that easy.
Oh, I thought it was with the quit. Said he quit.
The scrambled aftermath with Cody, Sammy, and Gunther. Up next, the match to determine who will get a shot at the United States champion, Rick Williams. Carmelo Hayes against Ricky Saints is presented by the $7 Big Deal Meal from Sonic. Live free, eat Sonic.
Live free, eat Sonic. That dude hit you up the ass. Yeah, it's him. Live free, eat Sonic. I guess, bitch.
card. And it is New York headliners. The knockout punching Edgar Berlanga's in action against Stephen Butler. And the 20-0 recent world champion Richardson Hitchens in action. And you have ticket availability right now. You can upgrade your fight night with a VIP experience package at Madison Square Garden. An exclusive photo op with WWE superstar Liv Morgan's going to be at Super Boxing. Get your tickets at VIP.
Hey, it's the real OG, Buster Young OG, Javon Nevis, King of the Ring, semi-finals, and I'm blazing right past him, man. And I'm going past over 50, straight to SummerSlam with Cody Rhodes. What's up, boo?
What's good? Hey,
come on.
I said, look, I know you kind of overlooking me
My
right now.
God.
But I'm a big fan. Hey, I've been a fan used to jab, pin on your dome. But, come on, look, come on, I say, good luck tonight, oh.
Huh?
What'd you call me?
Huh?
I called you on.
Yeah. That's right, Uzi.
Yeah.
Keep that same energy out there tonight when I slap the taste out your mouth and make you my son, Uzi.
Who's talking? Hey,
Yeah.
you gotta watch yourself.
Yeah.
This y'all right here.
Hey, I'll see you out there, little OG. I'll see you, Uzi.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right.
Come on, win.
Yeah, all right.
Our King of the Ring semifinal just heated up a little more, didn't it? I'm the young OG of the dance people. I'm Goldie Alonso, yes. Leather Hunk Pellet Gun away.
The United States Championship #1 contenders match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo.
I'm in balls, aren't you?
Carmelo knows what it's like to be the U.S. champion. He also knows what it's like to have something cost him the title. In dealing with Ricky Sainz, it's been a little taxing for Melo, but wait, let's go back to May 15th in one of the recent three matchups.
Yeah, several weeks ago on SmackDown, Ricky Sainz tried his best to pull a fast one over Carmelo Hayes, but got busted by referee Charles Robinson. As this argument continued, Melo's quick thinking returned the favor, but he was cunning enough to get away with it, much to the annoyance of the newcomer, Ricky Sainz.
Now Melo has battled his way back to the brink of reclaiming his U.S. championship.
This is the revolution.
Love is mad because he's our modern day prince.
And his opponent from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 210 pounds, absolute Ricky Sainz. The Crescent City Charmer, who was quick to make his claim, and he should be the #1 contender immediately by way of having most recently defeated Melo.
Yes, a couple of weeks ago, Melo and Sainz were going blow for blow, hole for hole. There's very little in between these two competitors, as there have been in every match they've had, but things changed in a big way. Once Ricky Sainz grabbed a handful of Melo's tights, securing the pin, tying things up at 1 win apiece, as the War of Words has continued ever since. So I guess tonight is our rubber match between these two, and the winner will secure themselves a title opportunity against U.S. champ Trick Williams at Night of Champions. So the stakes here could not be higher.
Oh, that's what they're gonna have to Melo Trick right there.
Winner gets that U.S. Championship title shot against Trick Willie. We showed you what happened on May 5th. We showed you what happened on June 5th. And May 29th in Barcelona, it was back and forth. There was high energy in a match between these two, but it ended in a double countout as Hayes and Sainz is presented by the new $7 big deal meal from Sonic.
Hayes and Sainz are $7 big deal meal. The fuck?
Taking his own sweet time is that Crescent City
That's brought to you
Charmer
by
that wants to be
Meal
rushed and that's merely irritated Carmelo Hayes. It was perhaps an attempt at a cheap shot at Hayes, but Hayes simply too quick and too switched on.
So when you have what we just showed you, oh, look at the springboard clothesline by Hayes. When you have what we just showed you, where they're so evenly matched, what could be the separation between these two now in a match where so much is on the line?
Well, you've got to be quick thinking. They both know each other incredibly well at this point. There has been 3 matches. One of them was a double count-out, of course. So they pretty much know each other's best moves and how they like to set them up, how they like to get into them. It's a question of who can change up their own playbook tonight and keep their opponent guessing. Well, that was absolutely old school, but that's got to stay. Well, perfect. We've seen that before from Ricky Saints, and Melo this time was simply ready for it. So why don't I just yank you off the top rope? You have no balance up there. Smart thinking from Carmelo Hayes.
Very well scouted. And now the same can be said for Ricky Saints, who escapes. And here goes Hayes. Oh, man, did that hit the target.
Right on the top.
Somersault launch up and over by Carmelo Hayes.
Crushing the top of the head and neck of Ricky Saints, who's now in the drop zone, and this could be the shortest match of them all between these two.
This is a red-hot start by Melo as Saints gets out of the way for a moment and then crashes home with a running uppercut and bulldogs his way to the center of the ring. Shoulder's nearly down there, but instead it's just a ground and pound.
I like that from Ricky Saints. He knows full well he's not going to keep Melo down with just a bulldog like that. It stunned Melo, but now you have to compound that damage, double down, and make sure Melo is down for good.
A little bit of leverage in delivering that boot to the top of the back of Carmelo Hayes. That big chop that floors Melo.
What a frustrating few months for Melo. You touched on it earlier, Joe. He lost the U.S. title before WrestleMania. Very dubious circumstances involving Trick Williams.
Very dubious circumstances.
At the moment. And Melo really has been dragged away from a real opportunity to win that gold back several times now, primarily by the man he's in the ring with this evening, Ricky Saints, who's been a major thorn in the side of Carmelo.
Out on the apron now is Ricky Saints.
Oh, so good.
The Diesel is he right on the apron. Coming forward. Let's talk about it. Coming for Trick, he says. Now, moments ago, Carmelo Hayes getting the best of Ricky Saints with that DDT up and over the top rope, right on the edge of the apron where it's extra reinforced. And then you can tell what is top of mind, most of all, getting Trick Williams and a shot at that U.S. championship.
So the 4th match between these two now, and you cannot fit a piece of paper between either of them. And as we've seen in the early goings of this one, neither man able to sustain a long period of attacks against their opponents. Simply have too many answers. They're both too tough. They're both too evenly matched. Melo wanted 10 there, but
a human treadmill all of a sudden in the corner.
An alternative way of finishing the job, I guess. Not seen that one before, but nobody is more innovative than Carmelo Hayes.
Snap suplex from Hayes. Lateral press.
Get a sense now that Carmelo Hayes knows he's got the upper hand here and is not going to give it up easily. He doesn't want to make a minor mistake and allow Ricky Saints back into this one.
Oh, man, his throat right across that rope.
Oh, my God, that was nasty.
That was unbelievable, the damage that was just done.
Yeah, and we talked about it a second ago with Carmelo Hayes, how innovative Carmelo Hayes was. Well, that was innovation from Ricky Saints in a rather nasty way. You might not like it, not particularly sporting, but it certainly helped turn this one around. Carmelo Hayes must be struggling to breathe at this point, as well as some mild whiplash, I'm sure.
Saints, look at that delayed vertical suplex position.
Well, one of my favorites, Davey Boy Smith. Power style.
Left shoulder just getting up for Hayes here.
Ricky Saints, so well-rounded, can hit a little high-flying, technical brawler, and apparently some power moves too, and we might get a little second chance of this strut along the top rope now, the one that was taken away earlier by Carmelo. Wait up.
Oh, he just bit his hand.
Carmelo's nails are too long.
No, you kidding me? How can you justify that, Barrett?
You're incorrigible. I can justify this, and not being able to walk a tightrope mid-match like that.
Delivering on that left arm.
No wonder Saints' ego is so out of control.
And then slamming him down and delivering the knee as well.
Oh, there's the post, Joe Tess.
Absolute Ricky Saints.
Michael Cole does that one naked, a bit like you with the Texas truck.
How can you verify that is the issue I have?
Send me some pictures. You want me to
No. Last week, Carmelo Hayes and Ricky Saints interrupted Trick Williams, the U.S. champion, demanding he pick a title challenger. Trick was fed up with both guys, took care of them, and then said, fight it out. Winner of this match will get a shot at the U.S. champion, Trick Williams.
And this one's swinging back and forth from the off, as every match between these two has done. So evenly matched, the stakes so high tonight here for the right to challenge Trick Williams, the Night of Champions. And right now, it is Ricky Saints who's at the upper hand, but refusing to die once again, Carmelo Hayes.
It has been a wild night of SmackDown already. Remember, King of the Ring semifinal, Jey Uso, Javon Evans still to come. Queen of the Ring semifinal, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan still to come.
Yeah, they still stacked hard,
Night
but
that opened up with the undisputed WWE Championship and all the chaos caused by guest referee Sami Zayn between Cody and Gunther.
I'll tell you right now, Trick Williams says he doesn't care who he faces out of these two. Neither one of them can take gold from him. But I guarantee you this, no matter if it's Ricky Saints or Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams is in for one hell of a fight at Night of Champions. And it is going to be a struggle to hold on to that gold, because these are two A-plus competitors.
We'll have even more clarity with Night of Champions as the results begin tonight. Ola Femi awaits in the King of the Ring final. Io Sky awaits in the Queen of the Ring final. Of course, the winners of those get a title shot at SummerSlam.
Now picking up.
Oh, he went back and pulled up, but it's countered by Carmelo Hayes.
And it goes back to what we talked about earlier, Joe Tess. These two know each other's moves. I'm waiting for this bulldog from Ricky Saints, and when he tries it, here's how I'm going to reverse it. I've been working on this one in the lab, and that worked perfectly for Carmelo Hayes, and Ricky Saints was not expecting that.
They've been battling since May 15th. When Carmelo defeated Ricky. There was a double count out in Barcelona on May 29th. On June 5th, Saints defeated Melo. And now this, with so much on the line. Winner gets the U.S. Championship title match at Night of Champions. Rick Williams awaits the winner.
These two must be sick of the sight of one another, simply cannot put the other away. Ricky Saints with some nimble movement there, shocking Carmelo Hayes.
Trying to throw him off of him, create some distance here.
Oh! Springboard!
Nearly had it.
And how do you get such precision without even looking? Carmelo Hayes, that just boggles the mind. Take another look at this, the no-look DDT in mid-air. And hats off to Ricky Saints powering his way out of that one that would have put away a lesser man.
There are few that have the overall dynamic skill set and springy ability of Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo's not even breathing heavily.
I know.
How do you get this deep in a match? He has the most unreal endurance of anyone I've ever watched.
And now he's showing you that fighting style. A series of 1-2s, and now he's got Saints in the corner. Saints looking for some separation.
Carmelo trying to turn this into a slugfest and going deep down, having to dig deep down here is Ricky Saints. Those are the attempt at a dirty Diana,
but instead, oh no, we're doing it, his shoulders are down. Back and forth they go. Saints, oh, trying to turn him over instead. What a great counter pinning combination.
High-stakes chess game now, countering one another.
Wow!
Nice job, Ricky Saints.
Incredible display of strength and power by Saints.
Oh, just out of nowhere, pulls out that flapjack, and once again, Carmelo Hayes, of course, not expecting that. Something, what a wild sequence this was. Ricky Saints has cooked up this week as a way to counter another attempt from Carmelo Hayes at hitting one of his favorites.
Who will make it to Night of Champions to re-die? To see who can try to claim the U.S. Championship. Each man feels that they were deserving even prior to this.
Look at the venom in the eyes of Ricky Saints here. He smells blood. He's ready to end this thing. Look at his
oh boy. Carmelo denies any Rochambeau attempt in front of him, and then eats a big right hand. Super kick comes flying in. Here goes Melo. Both men are down.
And finally, some breathing room for the audience, us, and these two competitors who must be running on fumes at this point. But if one of them can stir quickly, their opponent down like this, it is time to finish this thing for good.
They have taken so much out of each other. Carmelo Hayes and Ricky Saints.
Absolute war this has been, and we're still ongoing. Both men have come so far over the past few weeks. Oh,
there it is, Dirty Diana. Carmelo Hayes in control to put it away. And chewing change as Ricky Saints gets that shoulder off the hand.
Oh, double stacking that Dirty Diana here with his nice cutter variant. And Hayes thought he had it in the bag here. And there is simply despair in the eyes of Carmelo Hayes once he realized that there's still somehow something left in Ricky Saints.
The deep water of this match here in Kansas City.
What an exhilarating ride this has been between these two. And it is going to be so bitter for whichever man loses this one.
Exhilarating and, as you can see, exhausting and taxing. Who has more left in the tank?
Who has the championship gear that you need at the very top?
Was looking for Revolution DDT, but instead countered by Hayes.
Hayes just knows it too well.
Oh, they roll through on the O'Connor roll as the turnbuckle came off. Back and forth. Count of two.
Perhaps trying a handful of times there was Ricky Saints, but referee right on the spot. Worked once before, but this is referee wise to it. That is now frustration from Ricky Saints.
Was looking for first 48. He's up in that corner now. That turnbuckle came off moments ago as he went with the O'Connor roll. Right to the midsection as Saints goes up to meet Carmelo Hayes.
No slowing down at this point. The stakes simply too high here. Opportunity for gold on the line, and now it looks like it's Melo's to grab.
He denies Saints, tries to go. Right out to the metal. Remember the turnbuckle ripped off. That is exposed metal there.
And every man on planet Earth who saw that is crying tears right now. You know how bad that must feel.
Puts him up in position. Was looking for Rochambeau again. Oh, 48. Melo still hurting in pain.
Oh, he's a double quick in there.
Hits the back of his head into that exposed turnbuckle.
That's a KO right there.
He may be out based on that weight. And he is. Here is your winner.
Man.
Ricky Saints.
Oh, dude. Waiting on my man Ricky Saints. You gotta go see Trick. Long-term storytelling, boys. Long-term storytelling.
Will take on Blake Williams. This is where the turnbuckle was inadvertently ripped off. There's a handful of tights from Ricky Saints. A late kick out from Melo, but this is when it came back to bite Melo. The turnbuckle has taken off.
Right on you.
Effectively a low blow there for Carmelo Hayes, who kept on ticking. Now dispersed 48, and with the pain of that turnbuckle landing now compounded by the back of his head, smashing against the cold hard steel, what resulted in the end as an easy pin for Ricky Saints. And Joe, I think it's official.
It is Night of Champions. The former NXT champion, NXT North American champion, and champ to be a main roster champion. Next Saturday, Night of Champions, Ricky Saints tries to get that U.S. championship. He has earned it. He will be taking on Rick Williams.
The whole thing's been a complete nightmare. I mean, I'll call you back.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry. Well, you know I'm working on a solution.
Okay, great.
I understand the situation that Gunther has put you in, and I know that Sammy can be a lot, but I am tired of catering to them. You've been doing this for 2 years now. You know there is only one solution to this. I want to beat them both. Night of Champions, triple threat. You're the only one who can
there you go.
So let's make it official. Night of Champions, triple threat. All right, thank you. Let's do it.
I swear he in our Discord right now.
I am standing by with
Cody in the Discord. Cody got to be in our Discord. Hear us have these conversations.
Countless accolades and think that you have accomplished everything that there is to accomplish in the wrestling world. But what would it mean for you to win this year's Queen of the Ring tournament and subsequently get a championship match at SummerSlam? Kathy, yes, I have done it all. I am the 14-time women's champion, but the hunger has never faded. I haven't won a world championship in a few years now, but throughout my career, I have proven time and time again why I am the queen, with or without the crown. But if I win this crown, if I beat Liv Tonight and Io Sky and Night of Champions, it puts me back at top of the mountain at SummerSlam. That is what I'm thriving for my 15-time world championship. Now, Liv may claim she's trouble, but tonight, I'm going to show Liv why I am the queen, then, now, and forever. Woo! Good luck tonight out there.
It is a massive matchup. The Queen looking to officially be Queen of the Ring against another top-tier elite. The tourney semifinals. Charlotte against Liv Morgan to see who matches up with Io Sky in the Queen of the Ring final. Winner, of course, the Queen of the Ring gets a title shot at SummerSlam. We're just 6 weeks away from SummerSlam in Minnesota.
If you thought WWE stopped when the show ends, your mind is about to be blown. Club WWE, you'll gain access to premium content you can't see anywhere. From behind-the-scenes moments to exclusive programming of your favorite superstars, Club WWE expands the horizon of the WWE Universe. This is abysmal! An entire network of premium content just for you, only on Club WWE.
What y'all think of that gobbledygook? That Club WWE bullshit and that Charlotte shit. Yeah, we might have a SmackDown without Trey. But I know he posted earlier on his Facebook.
to the New York Knicks. The celebration's been rolling on all week long. The NBA champions. Of course, you can shop WWE Knicks collection, celebrate your championship. Danhausen, of course, front and center. Has been no very evil for Knicks fans. Only very, very good with the uncursing and everything that happened with this historic run.
I don't like him. I love him. He is my next guest. He's the one that lifted the curse. The one and only. Danhausen.
Call it a truce, huh?
Did you see what Jalen Brunson said about you?
Oh, yeah.
There's a WWE wrestler, Danhausen, who uncursed the Knicks. Does this have something to do with it as well?
I was a little skeptical, but I mean, you have to believe it now.
Okay, yeah, now you gotta believe it. You have to believe it now. It did work. You wanted that to happen?
Yes.
I wanted that to happen.
Yes.
We're simpatico. We're brothers.
That's right.
We're brothers, man. Danhausen, appreciate you, man.
Oh, thank you so much.
Keep up the great work.
All right. Let's see if it works.
Awesome!
All right, let's try you. Get closer. Pretty good.
Danhausen.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I thought we had a deal.
What was the deal?
You were supposed to curse the Knicks, and because you didn't, we lost thousands of dollars. So you better pay us back.
Oh, no, I can't because I spent all that money on these guys with hats. Check.
You think we're joking?
No, I think you are.
Hey! I lost my watch, but you don't see me complaining. And again, my team actually won.
That's true.
Hey, none of your business, Mr. Tan. Hey, got a problem with Danhausen? You got a problem with me? Let him go.
Yeah, let me go.
Let him go.
Better wash your back.
Oh.
Hey, thanks a lot, Zack Ryder. That was nice.
I told you, it's Matt. Are these guys right? Yeah, never been
Zack Ryder. I told you it's Matt.
You okay?
You know it.
What's up, Bruce?
Hey, the power.
Hey, I just came in here to say congratulations on your title defense. Well done, mate.
I appreciate it, dog. Thank you.
I bet these things that you were talking about last week, I think you were
I
getting...
know, I got ahead of myself, dog. You got ahead of yourself too, dog. You can't be talking about castles and moats and dragons and things like that.
Whoa, that wasn't me. That was you.
That was you.
No, you're confused.
I get confused sometimes too, but I think you got confused. It's okay. You know, we just not defeated the Wild Samoans, dog. With Rikishi and all his family, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we gotta get you a championship. I gotta hook up, okay?
Truth, I don't need your help.
Dog, once you in the Judgment Day, you in Judgment Day for life. Come here.
What?
That's just how it is, man. It's not my business. What's up, Chico?
Chico, what's going on?
Bro, we're just talking about, Finn is all in, dog. We're gonna go play water polo.
Water polo.
You like Marco? We do Marco, we do crickets, right?
Cricket? I don't play cricket.
Yeah, they are too fast. They're like roaches. They move like that.
True. Whatever celebration you have planned, don't count me in because I don't go to places with people I don't trust.
That wasn't the same shit. What the fuck is you doing? You left first.
Can't be you because you just got here, man. Why would he talk about not trusting me? Dog, I'm the most loyalist, the most truthless, trustless person.
Everybody lose.
What do you say we yeet right into the tourney semifinal?
bloodlines being reconstituted with the newest reign of the OTC. Jay has understood the assignment and what's demanded for the family. Take a step closer to a championship. The bloodline won all of the gold, and if there's a man who's walked that pathway before, that man is Jey Uso, and he is one step away from the finals of the King of the Ring tournament, and victory there would give him a World Championship opportunity at SummerSlam. Javon Evans and Jey Uso, the King of the Ring semifinal. What a night in Kansas City. We closed in on Night of Champions. Absolutely electric atmosphere, and you know full well the OTC is sitting somewhere with eyes on this right now, demanding his man Jey Uso gets through to the final at Night of Champions and secures the crown. Obafemi has eyes on this matchup too. He's already in the King of the Ring final. Will it be Jey or will it be the young OG? We find out next. Don't go anywhere.
Oh yeah, this is wrong. I was actually giving me a lot more confidence in this company. I feel like we've done this Jade scaring a few times, and I think we're going to have a positive break or some shit. I don't know.
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, beat the home of Night of Champions. The Countdown show is going to start at 11 a.m. Eastern on ESPN. Night of Champions, first hour on ESPN, the entire day on the ESPN app, and it is shaping up to be one of the great cards we have recently seen. And it is now official. The unique circumstances surrounding tonight's Undisputed Championship will now move forward as a triple threat wave.
About the only way you could sort that mess out that we saw earlier tonight, and Cody called it exactly as he wanted it. Nick Aldis has agreed. Championship on the line. Cody defends in triple threat action against Gunther and Sami Zayn at Night of Champions.
All right, let's detail the mess that you described. This is how the night started with the Undisputed Championship match between Cody and Gunther, when Sami was originally the guest ref and then lost it.
Yeah, lost it because he did powerbombed by Gunther, the man who wanted him as the ref in the first place. One quick down later, successful retention, albeit controversial, but Cody blows it.
He's got this match right now! Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm the official. Come on, Nick! All right. I'm sorry, Artis. We're going to get this right. Please stop the match. Please stop the match right now.
They did the right thing. They restarted the match between Cody and Gunther with a new referee.
It wasn't the right thing for one man in the building. That man being Sami Zayn, who returned with a vengeance. What a lunatic. Match thrown out. Cody still the champion. Absolutely nothing resolved. And then things got even worse from there. Sami Zayn completely lost it. What an official. And that'll be a heavy fight, I guarantee. I think Cody Rhodes trying to calm Sami Zayn down. Got flogged for the championship too. Bodies hitting the deck. Sami Zayn has caused utter chaos tonight. But at least now we have at least some form of resolution in the form of that triple threat and Night of Champions.
That comes your way Saturday, June 27th. The
Oh my god, I still haven't done this fucking run. Evans and James so much yet.
Saturday Night SmackDown.
So I still like keep on talking about other shit. Let me get this fucking match.
Cody, Gunther, Sami, triple threat next weekend. But right in front of us, who will arrive also tonight of Champions for the King of the Ring final. Jey Uso's path came by way of a lot of frustration from LA Knight. And now the young OG will be opposite him.
So I can get people dancing around music too.
Javon Evans gives a look at that crowd. He has been ahead of schedule in his career. Could he be King of the Ring?
It could be if they just do. They just gotta freaking pull a plug.
Javon Evans recently got through a loaded first round, and then this past Monday, the Vision, Logan Paul came for him, saying, join up here. You're going to need some help. That was fully rejected.
Yeah, fully rejected, and Javon Evans ended up having a matchup with Austin Theory. He got thrown up in his qualification after the head case. Ron Breaker attacked the young OG with one of the nastiest spears you will ever see, and Javon's moving pretty well right now. Doesn't seem to be affecting him. He's put that in the rear view mirror because this is the biggest opportunity of Javon's career thus far.
You mentioned that spear that he suffered from Ron Breaker. That was mid-air when he was going for the OG cutter. A mid-air spear.
But back to business right now, when there is such a huge disparity in experience between these two, especially when it comes to the high-pressure, high-stakes matchups like this. Of course, we know the history of Jey Uso, especially over the past 2 or 3 years, winning World Championship gold at WrestleMania with all the pressure that came with that. No, Javon Evans has simply not tasted anything like that. They call him main event Jey Uso for a reason, because he gets better under the brightest of spotlights, and it's pretty damn bright tonight. Can Javon Evans step up a level here?
You see that look in Jey Uso's eyes. You mentioned the matchup of the bounciness, the elasticity on one side with Javon Evans against, as you said, the experience of Jey Uso. Javon Evans took it a little further in that experience with what Jey Uso took as an insult when he called him up earlier tonight.
I mean, I'm not great with the modern parlance, but I believe that means you're a washed-up kind of guy, and that's a real slap in the face of someone like Jey Uso, who has been holding main events on lockdown here for the past several months. Shows no signs of slowing down whatsoever.
Oh boy, he is getting a taste of the speed of Evans right away.
I'll tell you right now, you will feel like an old man the second Javon Evans starts bouncing around that ring.
He wants to make this a fight. Wow, that standing drop kick and the height that Javon is able to get.
Well, there's that youthful exuberance of Javon Evans right off the bat. That inability to even sense pressure. Simply playing with house money his entire career so far.
You know, to me, it's noticeable that he keeps reaching for his ribs. We mentioned the mid-air steer from Bron Breakker, but he's been touching those ribs a bit. Another drop kick.
Yeah, you mentioned that, Joe. It's been all Javon Evans' offense so far, but even a drop kick like that, you land on your own midsection, and that's knocking the wind out of Javon Evans as much as he's trying to hide it. Wow! And that's about as heavy a landing as Javon Evans will expect, and he's struggling to get back up. The upper hand, but for how much longer Javon Evans in control?
He just went airborne here in Kansas City. Javon Evans, semifinals of King of the Ring against Jey Uso.
If I were Javon Evans looking at how he's nursing those ribs, you want to put this away as quickly as possible.
Jey reaching out the hand.
Respectful matchup. It's a great start from the young kid. Give him a handshake and let's move on.
We're talking in chat right now about this Javon and this is interview and stuff. And I definitely think this is a situation where Jey Uso can really keep up.
Now there's experience, but Evans was ready for it. And then spins him around and delivers a big right hand and said, yeah, eat that.
Well, this has been a colossal disaster so far for Jey Uso, and I don't think anybody quite expected this.
Oh, Jey trips him up after that Kansas City 9 count. And now Jey with return fire. Oh, but instead of that Uso signature right hand, the drop kick and the cover.
Jey Uso just a little too cocky in there, taking that youthfulness for weakness when it comes to Javon Evans, and anyone watching Javon over the past 12 plus months will know that is a cardinal sin.
Big uppercut that has Jey draping on the ropes and rolling back. I don't even know if he knows where he was as he makes his way back to the center of the ring. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. This is where Evans is at his best, Wade.
This is not what you want to be looking at when you are an opponent of Javon Evans.
The height of that cross body, but not enough to advance to the King of the Ring final.
And look at the ribs and the look on the face of Javon Evans. Now, to be clear, Jey Uso has got a few shots in so far. That's about it. And all of those shots have been to the head of Javon Evans. Jey notices that those ribs are as bad as they are. He needs to focus all of his attacks on the midsection of Javon Evans.
Excuse me. Sorry about that.
A lot of jawing between Jey Uso and Javon Evans here in our semifinal of the King of the Ring tournament. The winner here tonight in Kansas City will be headed to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for Night of Champions to take on Femi in the King of the Ring finals. Of course, win King of the Ring, and you will get a title shot at some.
Oh, nice move on once again from Javon Evans. I'd be tempted to lose this one, knowing that Femi is waiting for me in the final, but the stakes are so high.
What a great opportunity. Would you look at the kip up of the suplex?
Well, he's got busted ribs from that Bron Breaker spear on Monday, but he's trying his best to ignore it. I don't even know if Jey Uso has noticed that those ribs of Javon Evans are hurting this bad.
Like 5 times.
He should be going to them. Well, if he notices, one shot in the ribs of Javon is going to completely knock the wind out of him and could potentially turn this one around, because 95% of the offense here has come from Javon going the way of Jey.
That happened just earlier this week. Up against Austin Theory was Evans. He went for the OG cutter, but Bron Breaker flew in out of nowhere with a mid-air spear. Forced a disqualification. You can see the damage sustained. Uh-oh. Wow! The height of that, and you can see him even writhing in pain.
Well, I'll tell you right now, when you're taking a move like that, a Samoan drop, you want to take it as flat on your back as you can. Javon Evans, I think, tried to avoid landing flat on his back. He lands on his side because those ribs are so busted up. But I don't think it helped. And things are suddenly looking bleak for Javon Evans. And now Jey Uso, unsurprisingly, is smelling blood.
Oh, you can see the ribs now. You see the ribs have been taped up.
Well, that's the bullseye on the back right now, and there'll be no slowing Jey Uso down.
As you mentioned, you don't know if he realizes the ribs quite yet. He realizes now, and he's targeting them.
Yeah, once that T-shirt got ripped off, there was no denying it anymore, and now stalking his prey, ready to tear it to shreds, is Jey Uso. I mean, how much of an advantage do you need? Javon Evans suddenly, a couple of moves, looks like a shadow of the man he was moments ago.
He's just trying to catch his breath, deal with the pain any way he can. Jey Uso just continues to stalk his prey.
You have to be cutthroat at this level. Take whatever advantage you want.
Courageous from Evans to fight back in a spot like this.
Wants to get to the final in the biggest way, but he simply cannot match power with Jey Uso, especially with the busted ribs.
Oh, man. Right on that side and back where the ribs wrap around. Evans is writhing.
As nasty as you like from Jey Uso, and it's exactly in the mold of a certain Roman Reigns, the OTC, who is absolutely relentless in pursuit of victory, especially when there's a major prize dangling on the line. Well, Jey Uso got on the single one.
The mission was well stated by Roman Reigns. The former World Heavyweight Champion, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, wants the family to bookend the titles. He is looking for Jey to get that title shot at SummerSlam.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to go back to Roman Reigns. Having failed to execute those orders, even more so against an inexperienced competitor who is severely hampered at this point with those busted ribs.
Just listen to how labored the breathing is as Jey runs into that elbow from Evans. Evans.
From Javon Evans, he's looking to finish the job.
Out into the barrier from that height.
Get jaw first, Again, perhaps trying to avoid damaging those ribs further, but that may have been even worse. Evans in big trouble.
I can't count until you get back in.
Get him out of here.
Come on.
From bad to worse for Javon Evans in this King of the Ring semifinal. Just when he was trying to find a little bit of hope to overcome all the pain and issues he's having with his ribs, Jey Uso sends him flying off the top rope, down to the barricade surrounding the floor for more damage done, and then runs his back right to the top of the barricade. Yeah, this is exactly how you have to be at the very top. It is dog eat dog up here. That youthful naivety of Javon Evans is getting beaten out of him before our eyes. Here goes Jey. Side dive and more damage done to those ribs against the barrier. Jey Uso just dead-eyed right now. No sympathy whatsoever. How bad do you want this, Javon? How bad can you push through the pain, and can Javon Evans even get back in the ring here, or is he going to get counted out? Maybe for the best if he does. 6 count to this point. Referee Ryan Tran administering the count here, and Evans is able to get back in. Yeah, a labored climb back into the ring, and Javon Evans doesn't look capable of throwing much offense here. Sends him right back out against Brightest. Come in! Off the shoot now. Oh! Jey Uso got a little too cocky there and got caught. Evans finding a massive surge of offense sends Jey into timekeeper. Jey, as groggy as you like now, and Javon Evans cooking something up here, trying to completely ignore the pain of that midsection and get a little running start here. What the hell is he doing? The young OG is flying nearly into the front row up and over, and he is. He may well have just broken the long jump world record with that, but most importantly, he's collided with Jey Uso on the way over. Needs to be careful for a double count out here, which will help nobody. I don't know where Evans found it, and now Jey hooks the leg. And Jey Uso just looks pissed off now. We're just 8 days away from the King of the Ring final. Obafemi is already there. The question is, will it be Jey Uso or Javon Evans going up against Obafemi with a title shot at SummerSlam on the line? While we were away, Javon Evans sustained more damage. He tried to fight back, but Jey Uso continues to target those ribs of Evans. Well, Javon Evans is a massive underdog coming into this one, even more so now with those busted up ribs revealed. Look at the young OG somehow gathering the strength to meet him. Oh, that is fly! And it was an ugly landing for Jey Uso, but indeed Javon with the pin. This could be it right here. Javon Evans. This is what happened while we were away, Wade. Javon Evans with an absolutely ridiculous leap that any normal man couldn't try, but Javon Evans could do it with busted ribs, and then pull this out too. But at the level of a Jey Uso after that Spanish fly, heavy landing for both men, somehow Jey Where does he keep coming up with this? Explosive knee to the jaw. I don't think he came up with that. I think that was pure instinct alone. Just running on adrenaline at this point. That is the only thing that is keeping Javon Evans going, with the pain coming from those ribs and the beating he's taken from Jey Uso.
The young breakout star who has put together an incredible resume in 2026 to this point. Could he be adding to it with a win here in the semifinal of King of the Ring? Oh, smart by Jey to get out of the way and delivers a super kick to the ribs. He's targeted in with the spear as well. This to advance to Over Benny.
How the hell did Javon Evans pick out of that?
Crowd in Kansas City is loving it.
Oh my God, how many teammates has Jey Uso following with that exact spear, let alone someone with previously busted ribs like Javon Evans? How the hell did you just kick out Javon? I'm asking it, and I promise you, Jey Uso is asking himself the same thing.
Get up. He wants more, but he's met.
3 and 2 with that super kick. And Javon is really feeling it now.
Is he ever?
Who's who ever?
The young man inspired.
Red dot connects.
The young OG. Oh boy. That OG cutter went south quickly.
Double spear. This man hanging around this time. Double stuck in the offense. Looking for that Uso splash. To advance. He does. Here it comes. Main event.
What a disappointing missed opportunity. Let's get we guess D-Dash.
Who showed more toughness than I can imagine tonight against Jey Uso with those heavily busted ribs, but it is main event Jey Uso who has just punched his ticket to Night of Champions and the King of the Ring final ticket on the line.
I mean, it was a good match. I do agree with Cousin on that one. It still was a good match. I'm still slightly disappointed.
Javon Evans was looking to rally. He was setting up the OG cutter, but instead, blasted Uso, a spear, a splash, and now with that, the stage is set. The seemingly most unconquerable power force in the game right now, Oma Femi, against the undeniable
Well, Oba Femi is definitely going to destroy Jey.
Bloodline back, championship.
So I guess at least it's not drawn. Definitely about to be Jey about to get his ass
King of the Ring final earns a title shot at SummerSlam. Of course, that comes your way next week. Streaming on ESPN, first hour on ESPN. Night of Champions, 8 days away.
That's 8 days away, shit.
Well earned. How could you not respect Javon Evans after that performance? And was pretty damn impressed with the young OG tonight. But congrats once again to Jey Uso through to the King of the Ring final and that showdown with Over Femi showing no fear whatsoever. But the different
Let's see,
story
plan
of the
Jey
night.
losing to Over is definitely not beating Over.
Really
Beat
got
Over on one.
That crowd is in sight.
I got it all figured out. Roman sent you here so you can get in my head so he can stick his nose into my business.
Well, I got a message to your tribal chief. You tell Roman if he keeps messing with my family, then maybe I need to come to his show and start messing with his.
Yep, I think so. Where's LA Knight?
Many places have the elite fighter I often. I started my career in Japan. The nation lost my mother. I got real with Kiana in Italy. The nation lost my father.
Oh, she finally got her little storyline.
I won the Women's United States Championship here in the US. And next week, SmackDown is coming to the city I was born, London. Kiana, it's time we go our separate ways. And what better than to end this than where it all started for me. Next week in London, we will see once and for all which one of us is better without the other.
Guys, I'm here with United States champion Tiffany Stratton. And Tiffany, earlier tonight, Jade Cargill challenged you to a match at Night of Champions. Can I get your response? Look, Kathy, I get it. She's desperate for another title. So if she wants a match at Night of Champions, I'll be there. The difference between me and her is I don't need my lousy sidekicks to do the work.
Tiffany, I am so sorry I'm not on time. Anyway, back to what she was saying. Yes, we are equals, unlike Mimi and B-Flop, you know what I mean?
Chelsea, what are you doing?
Kathy, can you excuse us for a second? Tiffany, I am mapping out a road to stardom.
I'm serious. For the past year, all you've done is call me names.
No, I haven't. I've never done that. Not once.
Tacky time?
Oh, yeah. Well, that was funny, and that was like a term of endearment, like babe,
Look,
sweetheart.
Chelsea, you watched people beat me up for the past year. You've kicked me while I was down, and now all of a sudden you want to be my friends? I don't need your help, Chelsea. I can do this all on my own.
I can do it myself.
Coming up, the Queen of the Ring semifinal showdown. Charlotte Flair, she has stated her goal. Championship number 15. Liv Morgan wanting to be a double champion. The winner advances to the Queen of the Ring final against Io Sky. We determine it straight ahead.
I don't know.
Monday, Raw gets loud in London as the world hears from the King and Queen of the Ring finalists, while two tag team championship matches.
Anything it takes to keep the tag title.
Yeah, I agree that James Bond should probably be in the main event.
Shake the O2 Arena. It's a can't-miss night on Raw. Monday at a special start time of 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. Only on Netflix.
But also, too, might see Lash when Charlotte has her match and all that stuff, too.
Sparkle, bliss. I think the evolution of Alexa Bliss has definitely helped my career because in NXT, I learned the process of evolving. I think I'm pretty much the blingiest belle here, and I can't live without my bling.
Well, a former NXT princess, if you will, now turned Wicked Witch of NXT. Bliss was good, but bad is better.
I went through a multitude of characters trying to figure out who Alexa Bliss was. Times are changing. I am what girls strive to be. Beautiful, strong, and I take what I want. I had no idea what I was getting into. I'd never been in a ring. It's something that I'm very proud of, that I've been able to start with no experience and become as accomplished as I have. Very thankful, and that's all because, you know, NXT homegrown.
Bliss's origin as an NXT rising star, and now the next generation is going to be in the spotlight. Great American Bash takes place next Sunday, June 28th. The first NXT premium live event on CW. It begins at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. Vic Joseph and the crew will have all the coverage of the Great American Bash. You don't want to miss that.
WWE's Big Deal Spotlight, presented by the new $7 Big Deal meal from Sonic. Live free, eat Sonic.
Oh, Charlotte, I know how badly you want to be Queen of the Ring. It's just a shame that your run stops here. I don't care about how many championships you've won or what you've done in the past, because that is exactly what you are, the past. This tournament is all about proving who is the best of the best. And unfortunately, Charlotte, that's just not you anymore. So tonight I'm coming to SmackDown to show you what happens when you are in the presence of the greatest women's world champion of all time. And the first champion to become your Queen of the Ring. Sincerely, Liv Morgan.
Since WrestleMania, it's been non-stop. Match after match, team after team, challenge after challenge. And we'll be honest, it hasn't been easy. We overcame the odds when we became champions. Our very first one teaming together. And we'll have to do it again to beat Bayley and Lyra this Monday. Bayley has become a cornerstone of the women's division for over a decade. Lyra is one of the fastest rising stars on the roster. They both have been tag team champions, just never together. The two are the best to grace the ring, but don't get us wrong. We're up for the challenge, baby. From any team, anytime. Bayley and Lyra are just the ones who stepped up this time, which is honorable, but ultimately misguided, because they're still going home empty-handed. We still respect the hell out of both of them. They're technically the perfect matchup. But that's nothing we haven't outsmarted and outshined before. And we intend on keeping it up this Monday as your women's tag team champions.
Last week, things obviously did not go as planned. But I blame that boneheaded referee who threw me out, but then let Paige and Bree do whatever the hell they wanted to do. I guess the rules don't apply to the so-called legends. Oh, and you know what makes it even worse? Tell me. That Nostalgia Act actually thinks they're better than us. Come on, are they serious? No, they're just pathetic. We had Paige and Bree exactly where we wanted them, and everybody knew it. In fact, your tag team champions knew it. So if they walk out of Raw on Monday still your tag team champions, well then Fallon and I will be there to take the gold right off of their shoulders. As for tonight, I'm gonna march right into Nick Aldis' office and demand a match against Paige next week in London. Paige? Baby girl. I hope you're ready to be embarrassed in front of your family, your friends, and the people that love you most. Because that's exactly what happens when you mess with our influence.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119
Congratulations. You, man. One to go. One to go, Cody. And the SummerSlam moves. And then here comes the Blitz. QB1. Well, don't forget about Oba. Besides, Jay,
Yeah, I'm going to
I'm easy to find. How you been, Oos? How I been, man? I've been good. How you been? I see you crash out at the party, man. What's up with it? I'm not doing great. It's not important, man. I just want to tell you, look, I think you're doing great. I really do. I see what you're doing. I think you're going to win the King of the Ring. I do. I think you're going to go on to SummerSlam. I think you're going to wrestle the WWE champion.
Sam, what are you talking?
I don't think it's going to be Cody Rhodes. I think it's going to be me. So what do we do when that happens?
And you know me, Sammy. I'm gonna have to do what I have to do.
Say hi to the family for me.
Well, that exchange sort of sums up our evening here in Kansas City. When we started this night of SmackDown, little did we know how much tonight would reshape this card of Night of Champions that's just 8 days away. So let's waste no time telling everybody now how things look for what you're going to see streaming on ESPN from Kingdom Arena, 1 p.m. Eastern in the United States, streaming on ESPN, first hour on regular ESPN. And the wild start to SmackDown has resulted in the unexpected triple threat for the undisputed WWE Championship. Gunther, Sami Zayn, and Cody. They are in the mix to decide it.
And a big win moments ago from Jey Uso over Javon Evans. Pops him in the final. It might be a poison chalice to drink from because now Jey Uso has to face the ruler over Femi to become King of the Ring. The winner, of course, gets that World Championship opportunity at SummerSlam.
Plus, Seth Rollins has talked about how much Braun Breaker has cost him, including King of the Ring. Seth says the moment has arrived to right the wrongs. No Paul Heyman, no Vision, no hiding from who they're meant to be, because there's no hiding in a steel cage. Seth, Braun, locked inside the steel cage next weekend on ESPN.
Jade Cargill is a woman who constantly has the taste for gold. Well, of late, she's had some issues with Tiffany Stratton. Oh, well, Tiffany Stratton has the United States Championship. Why don't I defeat her and take her gold? Women's U.S. title on the line. Stratton against Cargill, Night of Champions.
Now, earlier tonight, we had a thrilling match that determined what we will see for the U.S. Championship. Ricky Sings, of course, first onto the scene, talking a big game, going after the biggest names. Now the Crescent City Charmer is trying to earn his first WWE title. It's the U.S. Championship. After he defeated Carmelo Hayes tonight, Ricky Sings does earn the spot opposite Rick Williams. That is coming your way in 8 days on Night of Champions.
And the incomparable Io Sky has already booked her ticket for the Queen of the Ring final at Night of Champions. Who will she face? Will it be the 14-time world champ Charlotte Flair, or will it be the current women's world champ Liv Morgan? We'll find out the answer to that coming up shortly right here tonight on SmackDown.
Of course, there's one big thing you need to know, and that is what happens when you win King and Queen of the Ring. The winners get a title shot at SummerSlam. That comes your way at Night of Champions, June 27th, 1 p.m. Eastern on ESPN.
You and I both know the only reason why you got this match is because you were back friends. Tiffany is
I was you, I would be more focused on finding friends who are a little more effective. Oh, yeah. And guess what? You can always be in Queen of the Ring next year. Get moving. You said it.
I love my husband. Sincerely.
Well, a shocking turn of events that just happened moments ago. This brutal attack from BFAB Meechin and Jade Cargill on Charlotte Flair just moments before the Queen of the Ring semifinal match.
And the more times I see that shot to the knee, this second one, the worse it gets. And I question how is Charlotte going to be able to compete in this final?
I remember the major left knee injury just a few years ago from Charlotte. That grace there, that's what they were targeting.
Oh, they did?
I'm sorry. Yes, I do.
Yeah, but your
yes, I
legs,
do.
but
Well, that's too bad, huh? I guess I'll see you out there.
Charlotte, don't pay attention to that.
We hear them pleading with Charlotte not to move forward with what just happened, but Liv Morgan on her way here for this semifinal matchup.
Oh my God, you know, we got song every time it's a female.
The queen of the ring semifinal. Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, representing the Judgment Day. She is the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan. So she already has the big belt, Women's World Champion. But you win Queen of the Ring, you get a title shot. Hasn't been a woman to hold multiple world championships since Becky Lynch did it 7 years ago. But now in a match that has been greatly affected by what just happened to Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan could be closing in on that opportunity for some history.
They just handed a giant free gift by way of Jade Cargill. What a lucky recipient Liv Morgan is here, and Charlotte Flair, of course, insisting she's going to compete. We know full well that if she can physically get herself through the ring, she is going to compete. But I'll tell you right now, there's no way anything more than a cursory, rudimentary check of that knee for Charlotte Flair just occurred by our medical staff. They simply didn't have time to do a full and thorough x-ray, etc. So it's going to be very telling seeing Charlotte Flair and how she can move down to the ring.
Wait, no. I got it. Stop. No. Billy, play my music.
What my music?
Play my music.
Charlotte demanding that she will fight on.
I mean, the fight part, Joe Tess, looks like her ability to actually get to the ring, let alone once the bell rings.
You want to define Charlotte Flair and everything she's about? Look no further. This defines her.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
Wait, there was just no way Charlotte Flair limping her way down to the ring was going to hand Liv Morgan a walkover victory. Just hand her the finals of Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, wild horses could not drag Charlotte Flair away from this ring. It is too huge of an opportunity for an A-tier competitor like Charlotte Flair to turn down, despite this massive advantage that has now been handed to her opponent, Liv Morgan, in this semi-final match.
Oh, man! I mean, Liv goes right for it.
Well, the bell hasn't even rung, and the advantages continue to stack up for Liv Morgan. And maybe now Charlotte Flair's going to see sense, and our medical staff out here too.
Think about the future, Charlie.
They called it classic convenience Charlotte Flair.
Charlie.
Like talking to a brick wall, Charlotte Flair not listening. And Charlotte Flair looking to finish this ASAP.
How courageous Charlotte Flair.
Oh,
again.
You say courageous, Joe. I just think it's so unwise.
General manager Nick Aldis and the medical team still here ringside.
Yeah, who knows what damage has already been done to Charlotte Flair. And you honestly have to think about your career, not just the Queen of the Ring tournament, which looks like it's going begging, despite Charlotte's insistence on competing here tonight. Think about the next 5 or 6 years of your career, Charlotte, who looks in no state to compete here, but compete she will try.
Flair has had the most main event matches of any woman in WWE history. Tonight makes it 25, but it's what happened just before this main event that has challenged her so much. Here in this Queen of the Ring semifinal against Liv Morgan, trying to advance to the final next week at Night of Champions. She was brutally attacked. Her left knee damaged by Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Michin. And Liv Morgan has been doing this throughout since before the bell. Further damage.
Well, Raw was a complete disaster for the Judgment Day. Both Raquel and Liv's lover boy, Dirty Dom, eliminated from the Queen and King of the Ring tournaments, and then Liv got a ringside view. Oh, as Charlotte defeated Liv's protege, Roxanne Perez. So this is a major revenge game, and it's a revenge game that's been made that much easier.
Is to advance. Remember, the winner here goes on to face Io Sky in the final of Queen of the Ring next Saturday on ESPN. A title shot could be earned at SummerSlam. Wait, let's go back to the initial attack that we're citing.
Yeah, and this is one of the most sickening shots. His first shot here especially, hyperextended that left knee, and then doubling down with a second shot. I think the damage was already done at all, and Liv Morgan absolutely relentlessly attacking that left leg of Charlotte, who, to her credit, is insisting she can continue to GM Nick Aldis, our medical staff, the referee here, and I don't think anyone in this building is actually on board with Charlotte continuing this one.
No, they were pleading with her to not go forward with the match, but that is not what Charlotte Flair is all about. She is a natural-born and forged fighter, and she is showing that fighting spirit right here in Kansas City in the midst of this semifinal matchup.
Charlotte Flair only possesses one gear, and it goes straight forward at 100 miles an hour. And how the hell do you even climb the ropes? What is Charlotte trying to pull off here?
Would you look at what she's willing to do on a damaged left knee? Cross body! Charlotte! And Liv survives it.
Well, this would be the ultimate shocker, but if anybody could pull it off, it is Charlotte Flair. The woman who has broken glass ceilings and changed the game since she stepped into the ring the first time.
And she's welcoming the fight. Oh, she laid one in there right there, that big right hand. She knows the only way is to make this thing a pure physical fight at this point.
You know as well as I do from your boxing days, Joe, but full well, once your leg is taken out, it is so hard to throw a good haymaker.
You can't sit down on your punches.
But somehow Charlotte Flair still ticking it in this one, and may have swung this in her favor.
The Flair chops being delivered here. Queen of the Ring semifinal. So much on the line between these elite competitors. Oh, and you can see how much that left knee is affected right there as she just collapsed after that.
Irish whip reversal, and simply the momentum which is supposed to carry you into the buckle. Rumble in the body of Charlotte Flair is pulling it off again here.
A count of two. Every so often she just digs deep enough to Charlotte Flair. You know the focus is on the chance for title number 15, but has to get through this, not just Liv, but the damaged knee.
Oh, that was an instinctive move from Charlotte Flair, and it backfired. That attempt at a body slam or something. Simply too much weight on that knee.
Doesn't have enough. Oh, wow! Mid-air, Queen's boot to put it away.
Precision timing there from Charlotte Flair. And I'll tell you right now, there is no doubt in the mind of Charlotte Flair whatsoever that she is going to win this one somehow, some way. And you start to question, given how near Night of Champions is, no way. A week away, what state is Charlotte Flair going to be in if she pulls off the unthinkable?
Is she stepping over for a moonsault on one good leg? She can't even hold herself up.
Body's just fighting against Charlotte Flair at this point.
Meanwhile, Liv Morgan power bombs her down, stacks her up to put it away, and Charlotte still survives. Can you believe her in this match? With you here in Kansas City for Friday Night SmackDown. witnessing Charlotte Flair giving everything she can with a damaged left leg in this Queen of the Ring semifinal.
Yeah, unfortunately for Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan is also giving it everything she can, yet without a damaged left leg, and it's just been that much easier for Liv Morgan, and now an absolutely torturous hole. This half Boston Crab while Charlotte Flair is tied up in the ropes. He's saving her, the referee's count.
Charlotte is down on the floor.
She may well just want to stay there and take a count out here.
She may not have a choice based on the shape she's in right now.
Well, she might not have a choice because Liv Morgan is now in hot pursuit.
Tries to slam her right to that now, Stetson. Charlotte denies her.
Ladies weekend, the upper body is still strong for Charlotte Flair.
No, how about enough? And instead sends Liv's head bouncing off the top of the announce desk. And again.
Do not write off Charlotte Flair.
Right into the post.
And there's been several moments in this matchup where Charlotte Flair has started to build up a head of steam, but before she can really capitalize on it, that weakened leg has come into play, and momentum has been snatched right back by Liv Morgan.
Looking for oblivion.
Counted somehow by Charlotte Flair.
How about that? What a great counter, and now bridging, looking for the shoulders down. And just able to turn it over is Liv Morgan.
German suplex on one good leg. Just a bridge alone with two good legs is difficult enough for most people. Charlotte Flair clearly not most people. Looking at the face of Charlotte Flair, is that doubt that she's been avoiding now starting to creep in?
Looking for the start for the crowd, rallying behind her here.
But it's just one shot to the knee that knocks all the wind out of the sails of Charlotte Flair. Dirty Dom right here. Loverboy will be impressed. Bria me gas. Very well.
Charlotte Flair has been trying to fight through a leg injury. Morgan looks the leg that was sustained literally moments before this Queen of the Ring semifinal match, and she has soldiered on. Liv Morgan has been trying to take control throughout by targeting that left knee, that damaged left knee of Charlotte Flair. Winner advances to meet Io Sky at the Queen of the Ring final. Remember, winner there gets a title shot at SummerSlam. Oh. Knees up! Knees are up! Shoulders down! And a count of two.
Refusing to give up is Charlotte Flair despite these overwhelming odds.
Man, this show is some shit, man. Bro, that former dead is definitely
good night. It could be right here. Liv looking to advance, and Charlotte survives.
That cracker really knocks the wind out of anybody, but immediately straight back to that knee is Charlotte Flair nursing it in the worst way.
One of the most courageous efforts you will ever see. The living legend. Testing the limits of what she can withstand.
Ever, no one will be me, baby. No one, come on. No!
Charlotte Flair almost giving herself a little pep talk there while talking trash to Liv Morgan. Charlotte Flair unwavering in her belief can win this.
A chop block from behind to that left knee. That surgically repaired left knee from a couple years ago. that took such damage at the hands of Michin, B-Fab, and Jade Cargill just before this semifinal match.
God, the mind of Charlotte Flair is still so strong. The body less so, and now tied up. Oh man, like a pretzel on the top rope, defenseless.
With her body weight pulling down, and then the strikes to the knee as well.
Yeah, how smart is Liv Morgan? You might not like it, but it's absolutely brilliant from Morgan. And this is what you need to do at this. Oh, wow!
What a turnaround from Flair!
Flair on one good leg, looking to kill this off.
Delivers the big boot.
How much of your move arsenal can you use in a situation like this?
Oh, are you kidding me? Central selection from the second row. One leg. Oh, she had to use her arms just to put herself in position, just to steady herself and rise up and deliver.
Just leaping off one leg, and somehow Liv Morgan, we know how tough she can be, kicking out of that one.
What a great scene here in Kansas City. Queen of the Ring semifinal. Charlotte Flair fighting through the damaged left knee, shoulders down, and she survives that. Who will advance to get to Io Sky? Figure four. Does she lock it in? Can she lock it in? Can she bridge it to the figure eight?
I mean, with a busted leg, can you bridge up? Regardless, Liv Morgan's going to fight her way out of this in a hurry. And there's the ball. My!
What heart, what grit! And now the tables have turned. Liv trying to get to that rope, trying to break it. Can Charlotte even sustain it? Look at Charlotte's face.
Yeah, with that busted leg, wasn't able to maintain the bridge, and now reversed by Liv Morgan. It might be a tap out here.
It is reversed. It is turned, and now it's Charlotte in such trouble, and there's the rope break.
Well, what a tug of war that was. And what a heroic performance this has been from Charlotte Flair.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Who, if it wasn't for that busted leg, would be firmly in the driver's seat right now, but I don't think she can physically stand up, which has allowed Liv Morgan extra time to recover.
And Liv goes right back to the well. Right back to the chop block, to the back of the damaged knee. And now, she's going to cinch in that single leg Boston Crab. She's got it in.
And that is getting wrenched hard. There is a ton of leverage using the lower back of Charlotte Flair, just increasing the damage, and Charlotte just tap out.
How can she possibly get through this at this point now?
I mean, of what use is Charlotte Flair going to be next week if she does pull this off? Charlotte?
That's what they were saying to her. Don't even go forward with this match. Think about your long-term and short-term future. How would you even battle next? Oh, look at this leverage with the half Boston Crab on that damaged left knee, Wade.
Just as Flair was closing it up, dragged away once at the same time, but she has spent about 30 seconds in that Boston Crab, and Liv getting as much juice out of that as she possibly could.
But what damage has been done? Even more damage to that left knee, and now the medical team coming over to talk to Charlotte here in August. Charlotte saying it's worth it to me. Liv Morgan saying, I want it badly. Liv wants to be a double champion. Charlotte wants to prove herself. Put she right here.
Charlotte just said to Alexa Bliss, you know me, you know I can't quit, you know I can't leave the fight. Oh God, Oblivion! Right on the top of the head.
And she escapes, survives, gets the shoulder up and off, and right back to it.
No.
Right back to that single leg.
Oh my God.
Look at this tour.
Oh my God, there's
Look at this.
There's a tap.
Hey, Jake, man, this is a garbage emergency show because this is some crazy bullshit. I would call emergency talk Congress meeting.
Liv Morgan, who's looking to become a nice off champion. It's going to be a top-tier 8-level battle for Queen of the Ring. Let the crowds be decided a week from tomorrow. We will see you then.
This SmackDown had no trick. This SmackDown is shit. This SmackDown definitely gets a D. A D. 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 D show. D week. Like, what D fuck? She like literally made Charlotte tap out. Yeah, that's what King said too. I can't believe that shit. Alright, y'all. Well, thank you for watching. I would say this was a banger, but it really wasn't. But, hey, we're at 392 out of 500, so I appreciate everyone for watching. Here's our watch along schedule. Here's our merch.
BTP, y'all.
Thank you everybody for watching. Please subscribe. If you can, throw a like on the video on your way out. But it's been real. And I am, oh wait, we are the boldest. Well, excuse me. We're the blackest, the brightest, and the boldest podcast that does wrestling content on this side of YouTube and probably all of YouTube. So, check us out. Happy Juneteenth. And I'm out.